So guess what came in the mail today? What's in the mail today? What's in the mail today? A purple folder. I got my purple folder. Or a purple pamphlet in Florida. Yeah, I got it from a little presentation at school. I'll tell you more about it in a minute.
No, you don't know what it's like. Welcome to my life.
Okay, hey, it's the ending of my day. I went to the e-presentation. Why do I keep calling it presentation? I went to the presentation at school. I went to two of them, one at 10 and one at 6 o'clock. It was hella fun. I just like sitting there and knowing everything before he says it. But I learned a lot of extra things that I didn't learn from YouTube, Facebook, or the web account that they had. Learned a lot of stuff. I can't really touch on them because I'm like really tired from all the driving I've done today. Um, but the first one I came late. I came in like 10:40 because I had a dad that doesn't know time. Um, I got there like 10:40. I walked in and he was talking about living, so I kind of missed all the good stuff before. He asked a couple questions and gave out pens, and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember those. Like, hey, those pens are like your tracks, and it shows you some kind of business design or whatever. Really want to go ahead and get one. Um, what else happened? Uh, after the presentation, he called everybody up to line up to sign in to the computer, their name and address, and I ran up to the folder desk to get one of the informational packets to find out what classes I can apply for that will transfer my credits over to Miami Dade, so I won't be taking any classes in vain. Um, we had to wait. Me and Rolando, I met Rolando there. His name is Raleigh WDWCP, so check him out. Cool. He's also pending like me. I met him and we waited for our package, and there we talked about the pending process. He showed me his letter, his pending letter. I never noticed the hidden design in the back on the title, on the header, but it's kind of freaky or creepy, but it's cool at the same time. Like, oh my gosh, it's like a thing, so it's like authentic. But anywho, we went over that. Um, After we waited, we got our package, and I cleared it. I went to go meet my dad, spent the day at Bayside, and then I rushed back for 6 o'clock. Spent the whole day with my dad, so I had to rush all the way back to Miami Dade to go check out the 6 o'clock presentation. I went in on time, and I just got to sit and watch everybody. They kind of intimidated me. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing so many kids at 10 o'clock and seeing more kids at 6 o'clock, I know none of them are that obsessed so early in the game. So I know all of those are new people every time. So I'm like, dang, if people could get accepted before me while I'm pended, like, oh my gosh, they're gonna take up spots. But not to worry. Um, yeah, I got on time. I went and sat next to Rolando, who noticed me and called me down to sit way up at the front, which I don't do. I kind of sit way in the back. But I sat way up in the front and watched the videos. I loved it. I loved the beginning part that I didn't get to the 10 o'clock one, which was awesome. Like, I wish they had those online. But the ones online, the e-presentations are kind of cool. The girl's kind of silly and weird, but she's okay. Um, Watched the videos, and then I hung around to like ask the campus representative like questions that the online presentations don't tell you, that you really don't know until you talk to people that actually went through the process. And I spoke to an older lady who's like a grown woman, married with children, had her own business and all that stuff, but she just wanted to go up there for the experience. And she told me a lot of stuff that you don't really know until you get there. So I'm kind of prepared if I get accepted, and I'm not dying to go just to experience all the stuff that she spoke about. She gave me a lot of secrets, a lot of hints, a lot of clues on what to do, what not to do, how to, succeed in the program. If you want to know, speak to a campus representative. I don't really want to put it out there, let everybody know the goodies. But she's kind of cool. I'm trying to find her on Facebook and add her so I can ask her more questions. More questions, the better for me. So it's another day of pending. I really hope that I get my letter. I also heard from the guy that was presenting, the recruiter, I guess, that I could be pending because of the fact that Miami Dade wasn't presenting their presentations yet. So I'm pending to give everybody a fair shot. So probably I'll be getting in after everybody starts submitting their application and Miami Dade is like up there. If not, I'm still kind of spooked out. Like, why can't they just tell us why we're pending? Like, oh my gosh, I just want to know why I'm pending. But that's about it. Hit me up on Facebook, Angel Legend 88. That's about it. This is guys. So it's March 11, 2011, and I just called the recruiters to be nosy, if you like to say. People gave me a couple of hints, laces out of Daniel, I think. He gave me some hints on how to call about my status without actually asking about my status, which is kind of cool. Basically, I called and I asked if I can update my job history because my dates were like all out of whack during the interview. So I wanted to update that. But they said they couldn't go back into the actual interview itself. So the only thing I can do was add to my roles. So I had no clue as to which roles I had already added onto my list. So while she was like entering in my information to bring up my file, I went on Facebook and looked up roles and pending people and all that stuff to see who listed what and what, so that I could be able to have an idea as to what I was interested in after I had my interview. So I added on attractions, character attendant, and merchandise onto my already list of transportation, custodial, housekeeping, and quick service, food and beverage. So that's a long list. Just like Nikki had about 6 to 8 things on her list, so I don't think the list does much as to getting me in the door or not, because some people only have 3 things on their list and they got accepted within a week. So I guess I gave them more to evaluate me on. I have experience in retail, I have experience in food, and hospitality and all that stuff, so hopefully I just gave myself a better shot. She didn't really sound too enthusiastic about telling me about my status. I asked her about pending. Why could I be pending? She said it could be because of my roles, that I probably didn't qualify for some of the roles that I chose, or I wasn't as qualified as someone else that applied for it. She also said that they penned us because of the competition that some people are, I don't know, I don't really understand that part, the competitiveness of the program as to why you're penned because it's so competitive. But I didn't want to really ask much about it. She kind of discouraged me a little because I spoke to Orlando and he got a lot of good hints as to him getting into the program, and she didn't seem too excited about my information that she had on the computer. If I already had a role, she probably wouldn't be that quick to add attractions and all that stuff to me if I already had a position. So I know as of now I really don't have a place in Disney yet, but I think I gave myself a better shot. So goodbye.
Destiny, I will never say never.
Shout out to all the people in Japan right now that are experiencing the after effects of the tsunami. That's really crazy, and I don't know. That's so wild. My family's from the island, so I know that if they ever experience a tsunami or an earthquake or anything, that it would be like even worse. But my heart goes out to everyone in the tsunami or the dealing with the after effects.